day to tell Israel that it may be killing our brothers and sisters, but the world stands with Gaza and the people of Gaza.
Hamdan and the rest of the Chicago Coalition of Justice for Palestine helped mobilize the largest protest for Palestine in the history of the United States, organizers say. Activists in Chicago returned to the streets July 26 to protest the siege on Gaza and the occupation of Palestine. Organizers say the demonstration last Saturday attracted approximately 15,000 supporters, a week after drawing nearly 10,000 on July 20th. The march shut down streets as they walked from Michigan Avenue and Congress Parkway to the Daily Plaza in downtown Chicago. Hatem Abu Ayyad of the Arab American Action Network told reporters and the protesters before the march began that they will continue to organize in Chicago until the Palestinians' demands are met.
The Palestinian demands are clear, and we will not stop organizing until they are met. End the siege and killing in Gaza, end the Israeli occupation and colonization, right of return for all Palestinian refugees and their descendants. And self-determination and independence in a free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Israel has killed more than 1,200 and injured more than 6,500 Palestinians during its attacks on Gaza. Large demonstrations have broken out in the West Bank and Tel Aviv as a result. Electric Intifada reported that Israeli forces killed 7 Palestinians during protests in the West Bank, including Abu Maria, a human rights defender, July 25th. Sabri Samira, a longtime activist who has been barred from entering the United States in the past because of his Palestinian activism, told the thousands in attendance that they needed to remove politicians like Senator Dick Durbin from office by using their votes. Durbin, chairman of the Senate Appropriations Defense Subcommittee, strongly and publicly supports Israel and has been key in getting Israel more funding from the United States.
So the call today to all leaders, to all activists, to all community members, you have to demand our leaders and organizations. We have all to work together, to get together, to think together, to work together, to create a unified voting bloc in November.
Elections aren't for a few months, but in the meantime, speakers and organizers gave protesters and phone numbers to the White House and to Illinois Senators Dick Durbin and Mark Kirk's offices. They asked the protesters to give each a call and pressure the U.S. government to stop supporting Israeli apartheid. A few days following the pro-Palestinian march that forced the Chicago Police Department to shut down blocks at a time, a pro-Zionist rally was held in front of the Thompson Center in downtown Chicago in support of Israel's war on Gaza. The Jewish United Fund scheduled the protest during Eid al-Fitr, when many Muslim Americans were dedicating their time to Eid prayer and being with family, after the month of Ramadan. However, hundreds gathered in response to the Zionist demo July 28th. A few hundred gathered for each protest, but as time passed, the pro-Palestinian side grew as the pro-Israeli demonstration dwindled. A few lingered and chanted "Israel lives" in Hebrew for the remainder of the protest. The Chicagoans continue to plan to demonstrate in support of a sovereign Palestine. A few pro-Palestinian organizations across the country have helped organize a national march to the White House in support of Gaza August 2nd. Reporting from Chicago, I'm Nader Ahmoud.